Okay, welcome back to Lothering. So we just got a blessing from the Chantry, and we're gonna head on out. Let's see, that's the Chantry board. Okay, the Chantry's behind us. Okay. There's a few things we can do here.
I don't like this.
Oh gosh, this child.
Have you seen my mother?
1. Beat it. 2. That depends. Who is your mother? 3. You poor thing. Did you and your mother get separated? 4. Yes, I have. She's over there somewhere. just general. That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
1. Yes, well, good luck with that. 2. Do you know where your father is? 3. Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother. 4. I don't think she's coming, child. She's gonna say, come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
The choices that are different are 2. Go to the Chantry, child, someone will look after you. 3. Here, take this silver, buy something to eat. She's gonna say, go to the Chantry, child, someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
1. Yes, why do you ask? 2. Did the ears give me away? 3. That's a stupid question. She's gonna say, did the ears give me away?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Okay. She's just like, alright. I really wish I could jump. Oops. Just instinctively trying to jump. Rubble. My cat is meowing in the background. If you hear him, he says hi. I need to take this. That's a gift. I know that. Let me see. Can I... Oh, Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, Cheesy Bear. Shoot. Where's the... Hold on. I know, I keep saying hold on. This is what I was looking at. Let's do... We're gonna give Alistair this Dalish memory band ring. That's an amulet. He doesn't have an amulet. Let's give him an amulet. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. Let's give him this belt. Okay. And then Morrigan can wear 2 rings as well. +1 to all attributes. I'm not even really paying attention to what these are. I'm just looking at... And I don't have any Mabari things yet. But you do indeed get things for your Mabari at some point. Right. That free up space.
Right.
I want this. Take that. I took it. Okay, cool. Alright. What's in here? Coins! We want coins. So... I would like to go to camp, and I don't know if we're gonna get to camp.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway?
Either.
Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Alright, let's see, who do we wanna... I don't... Okay, sorry, I'm thinking in my head things that you guys don't know yet. Really helpful, isn't it? Okay, we want to talk to her.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
1, what's going on here? 2, what? 3, you think I'm a refugee. 4, actually I was more hoping I could help you. 5, never mind, farewell. She's gonna say, I thought I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I'm afraid not, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
I cannot say that word. Poultices? I say poultices. Poultices? I cannot say poultice. Oh, phew. I cannot say that word. Okay, so craft the poultices. Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees of Lothering. 3 of those should suffice. Refer to her notes for specifics. I would love to. Where are the notes? Miriam's notes. Elder Miriam's note suggests that looking for elf root will aid in the lesser health poultices.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah, so we got 50 coins for that, basically. And we'd already been collecting elf root, so it's like not a big deal, because it's pretty much everywhere.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I
There
saw
we go.
you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
You do not seem a refugee. You're part of the army.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Okay, so people are traumatized. Okay,
Here
Here we go.
Tisra, Marad starit, Merad twasit.
saving the game. So you know something's gonna happen.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
1, you're a prisoner? Who put you here? 2, what are you? 3, then I will leave you to your fate. She's gonna say you're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
1, I am Ariel, pleased to meet you. 2, and just what are you doing in there? 3, Kunari? 4, I'll leave you alone then. She's gonna introduce herself.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
1, I find myself in need of skilled help. 2, what did you do to end up in here? 3, I could give you some food and water. 4, I could end it for you now if you prefer. She's gonna say, what did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
1, aren't you interested in seeking atonement? 2, who did you murder? 3, are you guilty? 4. Capturing you must have been difficult. 5. How long have you been here? 3. Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
Okay, fair enough. What, you didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived,
Why?
because I wished to.
What an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
That's horrible.
I agree.
How long have you been in here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
1. You could help me defend the land against the Blight. 2. I am on a quest of great importance. 3. What do you care so long as you're free? She's gonna say you could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Okay. She's not quite understanding why somebody murdered a whole farm full of people and then waited to be caught. But she's like, I mean, we need help. And he's big. And he seems to be sorry. She's just like, sure. Let's go see if we can get him free.
How terrible for Queen Honora that her young king is dead, and she not even with child. How terrible for
Okay,
Queen
you just said the
Honora
same
that
thing.
her young king is
I
dead,
think, is
and
it?
she not even where can we go?
Okay,
This is
gonna
no
save the story
better than what we left.
earlier. I can't remember where that boy's mother is. I thought it was something to do with somebody in here, but that's not. I don't remember.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten, the Canary you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
1. Is there any way I can convince you to release him? 2. What did he do? 3. What if this causes an incident with his people? 4. I want him freed. I might have a use for him. She's gonna ask her what he did and see if she has a different view or version of the story.
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
Persuade. If you prefer, I could invoke the right of conscription. Persuade. If not, I will kill him. Problem solved. Intimidate. I will do what I must to get help, even use force. She's gonna say, I can invoke the right of conscription.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
But, okay. 1, I understand. 2, I will not argue. Give me the key to Sten's cage or die. She knows not to do that. 3, but the Darkspawn are the real enemy here. She's gonna say that. The Darkspawn are the real enemy.
The Maker cares no less for that Qunari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
She's just confused because she feels like there's more to that story that Sten is not telling.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
I want to talk about Sten.
Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
Will you not reconsider your stance?
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Qunari to his fate.
I understand.
I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
Okay. There's 2 different things that we can do, and I think one of them was if we had given a tithe, but I think I know what the other one is, so we're gonna go do that. If I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do. So let's go do that. Out the door. Okay. Yeah, she just thinks that something's missing in the story here, so that's why she's wanting to get Sten out, and she's not thinking we're gonna release him and he's gonna like immediately murder all of us. She's just like, something's not making sense here. So we're gonna go find there is
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Okay. We keep listening to their banter because it's very telling about their personalities, and also things will come up later. So it's important to listen to them. This is the tavern we're going to go into.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Alright. At least I think this is the right place.
Well,
yep.
Look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
1, it looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige. 2, what makes you think we're traitors? 3, I don't need your help, miss. Please stand back. 4, let's talk about this before things get out of hand. She's gonna say, what makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Well, that escalated
On it.
We're gonna all go after the same commander. I think that's who our spawn is already going after, just in case.
Hey! need vengeance!
Gonna die.
Right, one. We
easy.
surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
1. I don't want them reporting to Loghain. 2. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Cailan. Loghain did. 3. They aim to butcher us. They deserve no mercy. 4. Take a message to Loghain. She's gonna be like, screw this, take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
1. Their Grey Wardens know what really happened. 2. He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. 3. He'll have to do better than this. She's gonna say the Grey Wardens know what really happened. She wants him to think that there's, like, more Grey Wardens around. Not only that they know the truth, but, like, there's more than just 2 of them.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
1. And who are you, anyhow? 2. It's alright, I was happy to save your life. 3. I appreciate what you tried to do. 4. So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that? 5. It's time for me to leave. She's gonna be like, let's introduce ourselves. Who are you?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
1. And is there something you wanted from me? 2. What does that mean? 3. I am Ariel, a pleasure. 4. You can call me Ariel if you must. She's gonna just introduce herself.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
1. I'm sorry, sister, but you are very mistaken. 2. Why so eager to come with me? 3. I will need help, that's true. 4. And just what help would you be to me? 5. Lie. These men were mistaken. I'm no Grey Warden. She's like, why are you so eager? She feels like she's had to convince everyone else to help. She's just like, why do you want to come?
The Maker told me to.
1. The Maker is on my side? Welcome aboard, then. 2. Right. I believe this is where I back away slowly. 3. Can you elaborate? 4. Why should I care what your god wants? She's gonna say, can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
1. Very well, I will not turn away help when it's offered. 2. I need more than prayers, I'm afraid. 3. You feel sorry for the people? Help them here. 4. I don't need your help, sister. She's gonna be like, I'm not turning away help.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay, so here is how we pick our crew. Now I should have there's a mod that you can install that lets you keep the dog with you no matter what, and I should have that installed. So let's give that a go. And then it's really sad when you like unselect people, they get bummed out.
Blast it.
No, we're
Yes.
keeping you, Allie.
Indeed.
Okay, so now when I go back, we should still have Bark spawn as well. He disappeared! Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna have to check that then, the next break. Because that's like the most important mod in the game is that you always have your dog with you. Okay, let's talk to the barkeep.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Because I still don't have food to sell.
1. Show me what you've got. 2. Know of any well-paying work in Lothering? She's gonna say, show me what you got. Okay, so we can buy stuff from him and we can also sell stuff. So I need... Yeah. Poultice, the word I can't say. Oh, we can buy Mabari Crunch is what you can give your doggy. We can buy some of that. Let's just get 2 since he's not even in my thing right now. Does he have... I can see in my head the guy that has the backpack, but I don't remember where he's at. I don't remember if those are gifts I'm gonna want to buy. Okay, so... let's... I'm just gonna get rid of these because I just don't use these enough. When I'm not playing a mage, I tend to just not... You can always sell the Blink Vellum. I just don't use these things. And like, if memory serves, you can always sell the gemstone things that you find. I don't think those are used for... I think that's what it is that isn't used in any sort of crafting or anything, but that could bite us in the butt later, who knows. I think that's a ring you pick up anywhere, so we'll get rid of that. Let's see, some of these weapons, I think this is, yeah, we have better bows than that. Short bow, let's just keep the long bow. That's a really dinky dagger, we can get rid of those. Let's see, these are both... Just get rid of those. We're gonna get more mage staffs along the way anyway.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
I don't feel like we're supposed to ask about work, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Is there anything else in here I can loot? I don't think it is. Okay, we can leave now. So... Oh wait, it's a different room. I thought that was outside.
Let's get started.
Let's just steal all her stuff over here. So the reason that we can use Leliana is not just because she's one of the coolest, is she's a rogue, so she can open things up that we can't. So... we go get her, now we can go get Sten, if memory serves. She can open up his cage, I believe.
Did you speak to
I
that
think
knight?
if you tithe,
Said he was from
the
Redcliffe.
Reverend Mother is more likely to help you get him, release him, I think, is the other way that that works. But that, I might be remembering that wrong too. But we can just do this.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
1, I guess that'll do. 2, and what if I don't lead you to your atonement? 3, and if you annoy me and I decide to kill you? 4, thank you, Sten, glad to have you with us. 5, I don't want your help, you're free to go. She's just gonna say thank you.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Okay, and again, this is letting you choose. Anytime you get a new person, it's gonna let you choose. And this is where the game gets, like, hard, because everybody is so cool, you want everybody. We're gonna just keep Alistair, Leliana, Morgan, and me, and the team, and talk to people at camp for the time being. Even though we're not going to camp yet. Oh, let me switch back to me. But, that's what we're doing for now. Okay, I know there's some bandits over here somewhere. Yep, there they are.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
I said something to her.
Okay, let's... Oh, wait. So Leliana screams when she fights, and it's just... It cracks me up. Like, I never get used to it. She's just... And it's funny every freaking time. Song of Valor is what it is, and it's just... It's always funny. Okay, there's a lot of them, so we need to... We need some kind of, And you can also, you have to decide if you want Liliana to be like a dagger or a archer, basically. And usually I make her an archer, but right now, why did I run all the way over there?
Stay still! I'll try to be merciful!
Yeah, Liliana's a rogue, so she can do like have two weapons in her, not two-handed weapons. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Usually people have daggers.
This should be
Okay, Alistair has died because of course he has. Does that a lot at the beginning. But I usually make her an archer because unless I'm playing an archer. I usually try to keep at least two distance, if that makes two distance, what am I trying to say? Two distance weapons. So since I have Morrigan as a mage, and then if I make her a distance person too, that's just what I do. She needs 24 dexterity to use that bow. Okay. Okay, so now she has a bow. Okay. So now we should be able to go over here. Oh, wait, there's some stuff we can pick up. Get an axe. We can get more elf root, I guess. So far away! Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Whoa. Who just showed up? Who showed up? Oh yeah, that's how you get to them. Never mind. We're about to meet some icons. Some icons! So excited.
Let's get started.
See, it's nice to have two people hang back. That's why I like it. Or a bow. I like to give her an archer or a bow because I like having a little frantic.
I can see why. Right, on it.
See, Alistair, you are just about the most useless.
Victory shall be mine.
Make this quick. It gets a lot better when you have a healing mage. Beginning of it, Alistair just thinking he's gonna kick everybody's ass and reality.
Only one shall stand.
Oops, now I'm about to die. Listen to me.
On it.
Sometimes I play it with 3 people hanging back and Alistair's the only one running up on people. And that actually tends to work out for me too.
As you wish.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everybody ready?
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
1, you're welcome. 2, just how obliged exactly. 3, I wasn't trying to save you. Trust me. She's gonna say you're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
1, I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden. 2, it's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. 3, I'm not going the same way, trust me. 4, King's business, I'm afraid. She's gonna say, it's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Hello.
Hi! Okay, that did not go... That first meeting was not nearly as exciting as I remember. Banorn. I'm just trying to get to camp. Gather your party and venture forth.
Bad dreams, huh?
1, it seems so real. 2, must have been something I ate. 3, why are you bothering me? I'm fine. She's gonna say, must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde. And we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
1, the Archdemon? Is that the dragon? 2, why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that? 3, are these dreams gonna happen a lot? She's gonna say, the Archdemon? Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
1, I'm not frightened. 2, any other surprises I should know about? 3, you could have told me earlier. 4, thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it. She's gonna say thank you.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
New quest, enchantment. Okay, there's all kinds of new quests. And I got +1. Alistair approves. Okay, are they over here? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, this is what okay, let's go over here first. Nope, that's not what I thought. This is what I want.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
1, you're free to stay, just mind yourselves. 2, let me see your wares, Bodan. 3, have you been following us? 4, what are you selling exactly? She's gonna say, you're free to stay, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Alright.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
I don't think I can actually have anything done. I'm not using that weapon, so we're not going to do it right now. So let's... oh no, how do I get back? How do I get out? How do I... okay.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Okay, we're gonna hear that a lot in this game. He's gonna say that every time you go to him. Okay. I'm looking to see if he's got a backpack. But again, I can see the... Okay, we can buy this stick for the Mibari and the hand puppet for Alistair, King Merrick's shield. Alistair doll. Pet rock. Prayers of the dead. The other ones I can't remember off the top of my head. I think that's for Win. Crushable pigeon. Backpack, there it is. Oh, I don't have enough coins. Okay, I was not looking at the coins that I have. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to him.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
1. I'm Ariel. I've never heard of you. 2. Duncan never mentioned you. 3. You know Duncan? She's just gonna be happy somebody knows Duncan. She's gonna say, oh, you know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
1. What promise did Duncan make to you? 2. How did you know Duncan? 3. I have pressing matters to attend to. Farewell. She's gonna say, what promise did Duncan make to you?
My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
1. Just tell me what I need to know. 2. What happened next? 3. That's a bit drastic, isn't it? She's gonna say, what happened next? She's like, ooh, gossip. What's going on?
Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
1. Couldn't you just go there by yourself? 2. I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak. She's just gonna... she doesn't understand why he can't go there, so she's gonna say, couldn't you just go there yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
1. What do you need from me? 2. Why didn't Duncan help you? 3. How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens? 4. I'll have to think about this for well. She's gonna say, what do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
1. Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you. 2. Let's go to Soldier's Peak. And the rest are the same. She's gonna say, I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. We'll do that at some point. That is not a pressing matter that we have to do right now. Okay. We're gonna stop for now because it is very hot. I don't have the fan on me. I need to refill my water bottle. Bark Spawn is going through it. He's over here barking his head off. So my cat wants to also go outside. So we're gonna stop here, and when we pick up, we're gonna basically hang out and camp and talk to everybody, get to know everybody, share some stories and stuff. So that'll be a fun episode because everybody always has good things to say in camp. It's always fun. So thank you so much for sticking around with me for another episode, and I will see you next time. Bye!